As we go into the next part of Chapter 8, I thought we'd take a moment to look at the textbook. This is our Pearson online textbook, and we're in Topic 8.2, the quadratic formula. And often you might wonder, where does the quadratic formula come from? Well, as we read through the text, it says if you are using the quadratic equation here, and by completing the square, you can actually solve for x. So let's take a look at it. So there's the quadratic formula or quadratic equation in standard form. And the first thing we do to complete the square is to take the c term and transpose it. And they're saying adding a negative c to both sides. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to divide both sides, or all terms, by a to get this to be a 1. So that's what we're doing. Now, we then go, what's in our b term? Well, our b term is b over a, and we're going to take half of that. So we're going to multiply it by 2. Now, I said multiply by 2, but you're multiplying by 1/2. So it's multiplying by 1 over 2. And then squared, which is what we get. And we have to add that to both sides. And I should add that if we are going to add these two together, they must have the same common denominator. So here we have an a. Here we have 4a squared. So we're going to have to multiply this term by 1 in the form of 4a. So this then will become 4a squared, and this is going to become 4ac, which we show right here. Now we have a common denominator. So we put these together, and generally we put the b squared first. We kind of switch things around here. Put the negative over there. Now, this is a perfect square trinomial here that we're going to factor into this form. Then, moving down a little bit here, we're going to take the square root of both sides. Now notice the square root of this is just 2a. And then plus or minus that gives us that. And now we're going to move this over to the other side. And notice the denominators are the same. So we end up with this right here. Now this is the quadratic formula.